Welcome and welcome back, survivors. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out the Cryosickness to see exactly what is happening. There's been a lot of questions, there's been a lot of debate, and I definitely want to see exactly what is happening, and I'm going to share the results with you. So today we are going to be changing the settings in single player from PVE to PvP just to see what we're dealing with. So let's jump right in and see exactly what happens. All right, so we do have PVE mode on. We've saved the settings and we're gonna go back into the game. And then we're gonna throw out some dinos and see if we get Cryosickness in PVE mode. All right, so we are back in the server, making sure there's nothing around here. And I am gonna throw out my dinos. All right, one dino. And we'll verify with the second dino. Okay, so in PVE, we are not getting Cryosickness. Now, again, this is single player, but I want you to be aware of this information because if you play single player, this gives you additional options on how you want to play it. All right, so now let's go back out and we are going to switch it to PvP. Okay, so we're turning off PVE mode. We're saving our settings. We're going back. Now we're going to go back into the server and see what happens so that you know exactly what you're dealing with. You can make choices based on that. All right, so we are in PvP mode. And we have Cryosickness. Do you see it there? We're gonna throw out the second one, and that one's down. So now you are fully aware that in single player settings, okay, PVE does not have Cryosickness. PvP does. Now, things to keep in mind if you're playing, single player. If you have it in PvP mode, you are able to pick up dinos, wild dinos, and drop them into traps. If you're, bird, your RG can carry the different creature, you can drop it into traps. That is a choice that you get to make. So now you know, PvP, pick up dinos, tame them, put them in traps, okay? And you get Cryosickness. So these are things that you're gonna have to weigh strategically. How do you wanna deal with that? PVE mode, you cannot pick up dinos, wild dinos, and drop them into traps for taming, but you do not deal with Cryosickness. So now you get to decide what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. So now we have our confirmation that in PVE, we do not get the Cryosickness, but in PvP, we do. And I really hope that this information was helpful and useful to you. So that's all I've got for you for this video. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Until next time, survivors, keep surviving.